A lot of women I speak to know how important it is to show up, and they get it from a strategic, logical point of view, but there's an emotional block in the way. There's a mindset problem. So how do you get over that mindset and start taking the action to get more visible, grow your profile, and sell more stuff? It comes down to your mindset. One of the hardest things people struggle with is, what will people think? And it's not the people who are your ideal audience. It's more the people that are in your community that might see your stuff and you feel a bit embarrassed. Like the people you used to work with, your family, your weird cousin, people like that. They're all connected with you and following you, and they might see your stuff and it just feels a bit weird. So you can actually block all those people because they're not your ideal audiences. Most of the time they won't even care or notice, I find. Or some of them might actually enjoy your content and recommend you. But if you feel funny about all those kind of peripheral people in your network that'll be seeing your content just as you're getting started, when it's not going to be super polished and you feel nervous, then just block them. Get rid of them. Once you know your audience is actually full of potential ideal customers and previous clients and people that really need your help and advice, then that can help with the mindset about those kind of extra connected people that you don't really want to see your stuff. The other thing is focus on your audience. If you're good at what you do, and I know you are, you've got some free helpful stuff that you can give people, and you can be generous. People need your help. So just focus on, like you're a paramedic rushing to help someone who's had a car accident, you're putting your content out there to help people. Instead of worrying about what you look like and your lighting and the way that you present, just focus on your audience and the way that you're going to help them. That to me has been a big game changer. Instead of worrying how I look, how I sound, how I present, I just focus on my audience and what they want to hear from me and how I can help them. It's just a mindset shift, but it is really helpful. So don't wait till you get better or till you get perfect, because circumstances will never be perfect and you're never going to get better until you start and you practice and then you get better. So don't kind of imagine this fantasy environment where, oh, I'll get started when XYZ happens, because you're always going to be busy in your business. You're always going to have demands on your time. So you do have to carve out that time. Which brings me to the next thing, is just schedule it in your diary and make a commitment to do it, and just keep doing it and showing up. I know it sounds like, yeah, just do it. And part of it is that, just do it. And you'll find that all those worries that were holding you back were really nothing. It's just a voice in your head. You might ask yourself, say you're a successful coach, what would a successful coach do? What would $1 million coach do? How would someone like that show up and get visible? And just do what that kind of person would do. And then all of a sudden you become the kind of person who makes videos and shows up and is visible. And don't listen to that voice in your head. It's just your brain trying to protect you and keep you safe, but it is really illogical. People aren't going to point and laugh. No one's going to laugh you off the internet. No one's going to write mean comments. You'll probably find that you don't get much at all. I know with my videos, I don't get many views, and that actually is freeing, because like no one's really watching, so who cares? Just put out whatever you want, whatever you enjoy. Once you work on all those things and you just get started, you'll find that voice in your head is telling you lies. So are you going to be the kind of person that listens to that voice and continues to hold yourself back year after year? Or are you just going to ignore that voice and say, thanks brain, we've had that thought before, I'm just going to do it anyway. Just approach it as an experiment. I'm just going to do it for a little bit and see how it goes. And then I'll just keep going and see how it goes. And over time, that voice will be quiet.